What up, Body Bags? BDG Reviews here. It's theme week, and theme this week is nostalgia porn. So, what I'm reviewing is Nightbreed. More specifically, the, the theatrical cut of Nightbreed. Now, I've always loved Nightbreed, hence why it's the video I'm doing for this week. um, what I've always loved about this movie, well, I'll start with a review of the actual movie itself. Basic plot is it follows this guy Boone, and he he thinks he's a serial killer. Uh, he tells his doctor, played by David Cronenberg, that he's having these like dreams of killing these people, and then like people are actually turning up dead. So he wants to go to Midian, which is where the monsters live. And it's like a cemetery, like up in the woods sort of thing. So I'll leave it there for the plot. Uh, for a rating for this movie, I give it an 8 out of 10. Now, a lot of the problems in it are addressed with the director's cut. I'm not bothering reviewing that since we already have a review for that up. Yeah, a lot of the inconsistencies and problems are dealt with the director's cut. So that's like a 9.5 out of 10. So there you go. What I always loved about this movie, I saw this movie back when it first came out on VHS. Actually, so it's a 1990 movie. So I must have saw it around 91 or so. And what really struck me with this movie was sort of up until that point, I'd always, you'd see like a cool monster design. You think like, oh, that's like cool and scary and everything. This was the first movie that really sort of made almost like the grotesque beautiful. You know, it gave you that dichotomy of, like this is something really scary and kind of creepy looking, but it's also a really nice design. Like some of the creatures in this are just really awesome looking, and they're very beautiful, honestly. Grotesque but beautiful. And it's a movie that sort of changed my whole view of creatures, if you will. After I'd seen this movie, I remember I looked at Alien with a completely different eye. Before I was like, it's this cool, creepy creature. And then afterwards, you see the beauty of the design, and that's something that this movie single-handedly instilled in me, and it's something I've kept around to this day. Uh, what happened with this movie, though, also, this is something I've always wanted to talk about a bit more. This movie was completely screwed over by the essentially by the people that made it. The distributor was Morgan Creek, I think, was it? I don't know. Um, essentially, they all the great scenes they put out in the trailer. So this movie never got the love it deserves. It's started to get it now with the director's cut, the Cabal cut, and the new like extended Cabal cut, like a 3-hour version of the movie. Um, it's starting to get the love it deserves now, but it's taken a long time, and I always thought this movie deserved better. You know, so honestly, if you haven't seen Nightbreed, um, you're probably living under a rock. It's worth seeing. Is it the end all be all of like Clive Barker horror movies? No, that's Hellraiser. But it's a damn fine follow up. And a movie that was unfairly maligned in its time. And I'm just really glad it's getting the love it deserves now. So there you go, Nightbreed, 8 out of 10. Screw it. Director's cut, 9.5 out of 10. There you go. The Cabal cut, I'm assuming probably a 10 out of 10. So, see you next time.